What's up, everyone? How's it going? Azren here. I'm in a good mood, but also a little bit of a, not aggressive, but very, just laser focused, no nonsense kind of mood right now. The past few days have been, pretty frickin' busy, and the rest of the week is going to be pretty frickin' busy. As a matter of fact, I think things are just going to be a step up on busyness for the next little while here. So, my head has been very focused, laser focused on hiring, recruiting for tutors. I forget if I talked about this too much on YouTube or not, so I'll give you the quick spiel right now, the quick version. Long story short, my schedule is full. I need to hire some tutors so I can continue to grow. That's kind of the long story short. So yesterday, today, tomorrow, actually less tomorrow. So yesterday, today, Saturday, Sunday, and this upcoming Sunday are going to be big focuses on hiring. So yesterday, a bunch of calls with different tutors. Today, a bunch of calls with different tutors. Saturday, a couple meetings with different tutors. I have some emails to different tutors who want to look into doing some work with me. Yeah, kind of a laser focused day. I've missed recruiting. I've really missed this part of operating a business. It was like a core part of my life for roughly, well, let's say a core part of my life for 3 years and a kind of core part of my life for 6 years. So it's cool to start getting back into that. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. Freaking awesome day. Let's kill it. Yes, I got it here. So on my end, nothing really, no major questions. Just the biggest thing on my end was what were you looking for in terms of scheduling, like when you have someone come down to work with your employees. Yeah, so probably the easiest, probably the most logical first step would probably be if I could see the different things that you would like your employees to know, so that I can start to prepare. Well, number one, I might have questions for you to say, oh, what does this mean, just to make sure I fully understand. And then I can definitely prepare an assessment or something. Yeah, and that's just because I'm doing it with Martin. I do it via Skype from the comfort of my own home, and so if I'm going to be driving to the opposite end of the city, I need to it's my full-time job is teaching languages. So if I'm driving to the opposite end of the city, in that drive time, that's another student I could easily be fitting in, another student or two. So it would be a little bit more to be going to the opposite end of the city. So French, that's what we're doing. So you have some of my time over the next X number of weeks. But what did you want to work on for French?
I haven't done anything for 2 months, so I think I want to refresh it.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that I forgot, but I can't exactly tell you what is the thing that I forgot.
Okay.
But the last time I had so many difficulties with le conditionnel.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the topic that I was working on.
Okay. How much French do you speak? Can you carry a conversation?
I think yes. If
okay.
It's a really basic conversation, yes.
Donc si je parle en français, tu comprends. Donc si je parle en français, tu peux comprendre.
Oui, je peux te comprendre.
Ok, d'accord, parfait. Ici, nous avons des cubes avec des images, genre le feu, un cadenas, la traîne, un mouton, non? Des cubes. beaucoup de cubes. On va jouer avec 4. Ok. Nous avons 4 cubes. Ce qu'il faut faire, c'est on va lancer les dés comme ça, et on a 4 images. Il faut créer une histoire avec ces 4 images. Donc, par exemple, il y avait un mouton.
Un mouton,
oui.
Ok.
Il était très triste.
Ok.
Parce que il a vu un mouton mort.
Dead sheep,
ouais, dans l'arbre.
In the tree?
Yeah, ouais, dans l'arbre.
Oh, ok.
Dans l'arbre, il a vu, ah tiens, il y a un mouton mort. Maintenant, tu vas lancer les dés et tu vas continuer l'histoire. Tu vois? So for the tutoring, we can talk about that before we start French. But
okay.
There's not a ton to it. I mean, my schedule is pretty full, and I just can't accommodate every student that comes to me. So I need a little bit of help from people who, yeah, can take a student or two. So pretty straightforward, nothing complicated.
Okay.
Yeah, did you have any questions at all, or?
Like, do you have a lot of people that need help with English?
Currently not a ton, no, not a ton.
But, like, some?
I have a couple, but yeah, I have a couple right now. Like, I'm working with about, what do you think, so in a week I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In a week I do roughly 6 hours of English right now. Roughly. Something like that. Give or take, but yeah, English is like the least.
Are they usually
Go ahead.
available?
Sorry, one more time.
Like, are there people that have like evening availability?
Yeah, they're all evenings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all in school. Like currently they're all in school, but yeah, English is like my least in demand, I guess you could say, but
Which makes sense.
yeah. The first thing for me is I would want to see you teach for an hour or two. Just to see if I feel comfortable sending students. I just wouldn't feel right telling a student that, oh, I actually have a tutor that works with me that's really good without me having seen you taught. So I would want to see how you teach for an hour or two. That would be the biggest thing for me before sending you any students. Yeah, I'd want to see you teach for 2 hours. So I want probably 1 to 2 hours. I would want to see you teach to make sure I feel comfortable sending you students. Okay, so there's 2 options. Either if you have a schedule and you know when you're teaching, we can see if I can come to you. If not, I have God knows how many students. You come to me, well, and very simple. I'll give you one of mine for an hour. One of the interesting things here about all this tutor hiring is that there's a different element involved that I'm not really fully used to yet, which is that before, when I would hire for positions, I would hire for positions where the people I was bringing in didn't always have the expertise or the knowledge to fully do that position. For example, I'd hire for like management positions where I had to train them on a lot of the different aspects of the business, right? I'd hire for window cleaning positions where I had to teach them how to clean windows based on how we clean windows, right? So people would come in with like 10, 20, whatever, like not a very high percentage of the knowledge they would need, and I would have to train them to get up to speed. And one of the things that's interesting about hiring tutors is that these people that I'm hiring have done tutoring, they've taught stuff in the past, right? Which means that they have that past experience, which is a good thing in a lot of ways, right? Which is amazing because then I'm getting people and I don't have to spend a ton of time on the front end of going, hey, here's how to teach a language. But on the flip side, it's also a little bit challenging because they are convinced, not always, but as I'm talking to different people, I'm realizing that some people are just convinced that they really know what they're doing and they have a little bit of a closed mind and they want to do it a specific way. And you can immediately tell within a very short conversation, which for me is a problem, right? Because if you are tutoring for someone else, right, you have to, in my perspective anyway, you need to be open to the feedback you're going to get for the person you're tutoring for. Because that person you're tutoring for is potentially going to want you to do it in a specific way or change a couple elements of how you are used to doing things. That's just, in my perspective, normal, right? And it's interesting as I talk to different tutors how some people are more open. Some people are pretty open. They're like, hey man, that makes sense to me, or hey Azren, that makes sense to me. Yeah, give me feedback, happy to adjust if I need to. All the way to people being like, well, what the heck? Like, that seems really interesting. Why can't I tutor the way that I tutor? And it's like, well, if you want to, if I agree with it, I don't want you to change anything, cool, but, I'm putting my name on this, right? And I'm saying that, yeah, if I'm telling a student, hey, I know a tutor who can teach you blah, blah, blah language, I need to feel confident that I agree with how you're teaching and that I align with the way that you teach, right? And so it's been interesting to get different reactions from people as we're having these types of conversations. Yeah, just a little bit of a different element that I didn't fully expect going in.